Hey, what's up? I am Sha Hayes, and I am now what I like to call the post-mortem of Black Friday and Thanksgiving, and also a Donald Trump election. We've all had time to digest what has gone on within the past weeks. Um, and actually, as Black families do, and every family in some one household who celebrates Thanksgiving, we all get together and feast till we can't eat anymore, and then we actually go out and spend money that we don't have. In every family tradition, that's what we all do. We pride ourselves in eating too much and spending the money that we don't have. How awesome is that? But in the most important part is the fact that I'm back. I'm back with a new do, with a new attitude. I'm actually back to my old do since I tried to conform for a minute, but now I had to get back to what I also know, which is this hairdo of mine. And in doing this transformation, I realized that I was not alone in the psychological breakdown that people are having. Like I hear that Kanye West was going through his bit of a roller coaster and his emotional ride in his life. He was having a breakdown as people will call it, as some kind of like psychological breakdown. But we've been seeing this for what, almost 7, 8 years now, and nobody's taken hold of him and put him in some kind of psychiatric ward prior to this day. I'm not sure. Like, at what point did we think had he gone off? Like, people want to blame it on tiredness. I don't. I've been tired. I've been tired. I've been tired. I just never cussed out my best friend randomly and openly in front of thousands of people. But more importantly, like I said, I'm back. I'm back. It's been a little hiatus for me because I had to get my hair straight. I still ain't got these together yet, but when you're cooking, sometimes your nails got to suffer. They got to suffer for everything that's going on. But what has else been going on in the news? Have you heard about the Taye Diggs and the Steph Curry situation? Where Steph Curry made a reference to one of his teammates being able to get his groove back, and he made reference to Taye Diggs, and Taye Diggs responding back the fact that he has enough of his chocolate loving going on, and Black Twitter went on a rampage about this ongoing Twitter love fest. I mean, the man did just play Kinky Boots, so he's probably channeling his inner feminine side. So there's a lot of people that's kind of like getting riled up about the fact that this man has made these kind of sexual connotations to another man, but it happens. People, calm down. Again, in the world of Hollywood, sexuality, the lines of that are muddled. Not saying it's right. I'm just saying this is what happens. Okay, we know it all goes on the back doors, and the fact that we're this shocked behind some things are being said, um, it happens. I mean, I could take it as a joke. I can accept it as a joke. Do I want my man joking like that? No, he not in Hollywood. So he's not allowed. There's certain things, again, I've stated this before. When you're in Hollywood, you are allowed to make these kind of subliminal jokes. And everybody going, well, ha, 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 he can play a gay man, it's okay. My man who works blue collar jobs can't make those kind of jokes, and it's okay. Hollywood, fine. We can laugh and ha 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 it all together. What's happening in your household now? You driving the bus for Metro? Mm-mm. I don't want to hear you something you want to slide in the DM at your boy's house. That's not something I want to hear. Again, Taye Diggs in Hollywood talking about it because he plays characters that get dressed up with nylons and fishnet stockings and red boots all day long. My man. Mm-mm. So, what else has been happening? There have been some cheerleaders that have dressed up in KKK sweaters and made reference to Donald Trump. And I guess as you can see, I have my Barack Obama painting at my family house in DC, and I'm at the point where I'm exhausted by talking about this, only because this is not something new. It's only been shedding more of a light because of the fact that what has happened in the recent weeks. I'm exhausted. I've lost my voice having a conversation, talking about the foolishness of people and the fact that, racist groups are coming and rearing their head because, Donald Trump is now going to be elected our president. They haven't gone away. They were never gone. They just maybe had more of a muffle on their voice because of the fact we had President Obama in office, but and it wasn't a news cycle. something like this is coming up now, but the Kansas student cheerleaders is not a news cycle. So we're now making more of a bigger issue of it. Let's care about the issues before it becomes news. Let's care about making sure we're not supporting organizations that support the KKK or people who are owners of businesses that don't invest in black communities. We care more about cheerleaders dressing up with KKK sweaters on than making sure that our black dollars stay in our community. Because you sure know you was out on Black Friday today. You know you was at Best Buy and Toys R Us and all the rest of those big retail stores, but you probably didn't shop in your local community and make sure that that dollar stayed in our community. But we so angry. We so angry now. We so angry now after the fact. I want our anger to be fueled before the fact. So that's why I'm just so exhausted by that whole situation and us being angry in the moment. Because once it's become a whole news cycle, we'll be moved on to something else. But, beyond that, we still have, I always say, to be the change we want to see in the world, you have to do it. So, I'm getting off my pedestal now and going on and talking about the fact that, A, you should be out supporting and subscribing and sharing and posting and tweeting and supporting UPLATE with Sha. We're out here grinding and hustling and bringing you all the entertainment news and making sure our face is being the voice of what you want to hear and the people you want to talk about. And you tell us what you want us to talk about. Tell us all the topics, because right now we're going to be doing a year in review at the end of the year and talking about all the things that's happened over the year. And we want to get your opinions about those things. What are the things and news things that have come up that you want to hear about? So give us your thoughts about that. But again, I'm back. I had to take a little hiatus because my hair was suffering, as well as my soul. And, Black Friday and, and my family and, y'all know how the holidays can get you. They can get you in the spirit of, do I really want to eat somebody's potato salad and act like I like it? How do you feel about that? Do you want to eat somebody's turkey and pretend like you like it and, it gets chalky in the back of your cheeks? Like, how did you feel about your Thanksgiving? Just tell me. I mean, we all know that, we go around our families and we want to be supportive of their cooking. But like me, I'm be honest, I made bad macaroni and cheese this year. I did. It was horrible. But I still put it out in hopes that nobody would care. Nobody ate it. That's not the point. I still provided food for my family. However, this is Sha Hayes signing off. Over to Dale. Well, maybe it should be over to me a couple more times since you've been holding it down for us on the West Coast. I see you out there with the toys. We actually just did a show with the Toy Brothers recently on TV One, so make sure you check that out. And, giving you the funding continuously. So again, make sure you share, subscribe, post, tweet, like, put this on Instagram. Everything else you got to do, you must subscribe. Before the end of the year, we got to get at least a gazillion. Okay, a gazillion followers, and I'm putting that on everybody to make sure we do that and make sure we continuously be the change we want to see in the world. All right, check it out. Over to you, Dale.